Kosodate Yurei, the ghost who cared for her baby. This story was written about 200 years ago in Japan during the Edo period, 1603 to 1867. It was a cold night. The old man who was the master of the candy shop was sound asleep. Suddenly, there was knocking on the door. The old man woke up. He walked to the door and asked, "Who is it?" "Good evening, sir," said a young woman. "I came from the next village. I want to buy some candy, please." "Pardon me?" asked the old man, thinking it was strange for someone to come to his shop so late at night. "I want some candy for my child," she replied. The old man opened the front door. There was a beautiful young woman wearing a white kimono. She bought some candy, thanked the old man, and left. Very late the next night, someone knocked on the shop's door again. The old man woke up and went to the door. "Who is it?" he asked. "I'm from the next village. I want to buy some candy." The old man opened the door. It was the same woman who came to his shop the night before. He gave her candy and she left. Every night for the past 4 nights, the woman came, always late at night, to buy candies. The old man grew suspicious. He decided to follow her back to her village the next time she came. The next night the moon was full. The old man waited for the woman to come. After the woman bought candies and left, the old man followed her, being careful not to be seen by the woman. She walked very quickly. The old man couldn't keep up with her. After a while, he realized that the woman had disappeared. As the old man continued walking on, he suddenly felt strange. When he stopped, he became petrified with terror at what he saw. He had walked into a cemetery. He screamed and ran home as fast as he could. The next day he went to the temple and told the priest what had happened. Together they went to the cemetery. They soon found an open grave with a coffin in it. When the priest opened the coffin's lid, they found a dead woman wearing a white kimono. She was the same woman who came to the old man's shop. In her arms was a crying baby, and in the baby's hands were candies. The baby was plump and very cute. The priest wanted to take care of the baby. They took the baby out of the coffin and tied the dead woman's feet with rope. The priest then recited a Buddhist sutra and said to the woman, "Now you may rest in peace. You don't need to worry about your child. We'll take care of it from now on." Then the priest put the coffin's lid back and buried the coffin. The priest and the old man returned to the temple. There, the priest explained to the old man what had happened. The woman was pregnant before she died. She probably gave birth soon after being buried. Because she could not feed her baby, she walked to the village to buy candy for it. She will not return to your shop again." The old man was relieved and returned to his shop. Late the next night, someone was knocking on the shop's door. "Please give me some candy," a woman called out. The old man opened the shop's door. He screamed at what he saw. It was the same woman, and she was standing on her hands. Her feet were still tied with rope, so she walked to his shop on her hands. The old man cried, "Go back to your grave!" Then he quickly slammed the door. The next morning, after hearing what had happened from the old man, the priest went back to the cemetery and held a memorial service at the woman's grave. The old man brought many candies to the grave. The priest said to her, "We will take good care of your baby, and we will raise him to become a good person. Please don't worry about your child. You can rest in peace now." Since then, the woman never appeared at the old man's shop again. The woman's child later became a great priest.